NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets playing host to the LA Clippers. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. Nothing going here on that drive. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Clippers have got it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
Kawhi Leonard. Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Irving. They'll get it to Durant. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Knocks down the first. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. DeAndre Jordan rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
KD for two. Knocks it down from mid-range.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Irving to Durant. Beyond the arc for three. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5 wingspan to attack the bucket.
To George. From the painted area, won't go down.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Kawhi Leonard, tough matchup against Durant. To Beverly. Leonard. His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Kevin Durant. That's now 4. He hasn't missed. LA Clippers with the basketball. George, tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Irving. The drive, right to the basket. Knocked loose. Keeps the ball in bounds. That's what you want to see. Irving. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Had made his first couple, but he misses there. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
Beverly into the front court. 9-point margin. Rocking the rim.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. 2 for 2. That's what you want. Now Doc Rivers gonna call a timeout here. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. George matched up with Durant. Here's a chance from long range. Paul George locked in. Hits the tough three. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
And a chance coming up at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Nets have it. Down low Durant. He was hacked. They let it go. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
Durant with the basketball up top. Just under a minute to play here in this opening quarter. Add 2 points to the board. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Durant, tough matchup against George. And scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Leonard. Fires the three. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here's Durant for 2. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
The first quarter's complete. The Nets have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Beverly into the front court. They trail by 7. Short jumper off the mark. To Irving for 3. Off the mark. Paul George gets it in the right corner. Leonard, it's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Irving. Has a chance. Kyrie with a shot, no good. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Irving buries it on the catch and shoot.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Scores from the post.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Clippers have the basketball. Beverly to Leonard. Probing the defense. Kawhi Leonard against KD. To Beverly. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Fires the three. And the rebound comes down to Jordan. Durant across the timeline. His team up by 1. To Dinwiddie. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And he buries it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Clippers have it. To Leonard. 4-3. It's good for 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Knocked it away.
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Even to Zubats. Sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Shot from the lane won't go. Into the front court, it's Irving. He'll run the offense. To Durant. Trying to cash in. It's no good. Great defense. To Paul George. Leonard. Shakes free and hits.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion, the backspin. It gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Patrick Beverly.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Irving. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Durant steps out and hits.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor open.
Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish. And the first half has come to an end. First half in the books with the Nets in front. To come in the second half, a one-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. Leonard smothering D. Here's Irving into the front court. Leads just a point. Finish that. To Durant. Screen coming. Durant against Paul George. From long range, he's got it for three.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. George, great look and vision. He was all over him. Missed the shot, no free throws.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Leonard to George. Leonard. Tough shot. He hits.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Irving to Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
A simple touch foul.
Irving. To Durant. And he drains it. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Count the basket inside.
Okay, look, not everything is going to make it into the scouting report.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Durant. Another chance. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Nothing going here on that drive. DeAndre Jordan able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Oh, big finish at the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Durant. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Williams to Leonard. Deep 2 there, won't go. Brooklyn with the basketball. Durant to Jordan, down low. To Durant. Has a look. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
He's looking for that touch.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Leonard to Paul George. Has a chance. The shot by George won't go down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And the finish at the rim.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ballgame is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Team foul number 1.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Free throws good, a three-point play, and the lead back down to 12. Irving brings the ball up court. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Louis Williams, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Irving
That's the first foul in the
can't go down. Smothering defense. A pass stolen by the Nets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade.
Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
And Jay, they call the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Harkless. Great dish to set it up. Goes to the right side. Beyond the arc for three. And he burns them.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
To Leonard. Here's a chance from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Fires the three, and the Clippers with the rebound. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Durant. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Harkless. A pass stolen by the Nets.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Dinwiddie in a matchup with Harkless. For three. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Williams. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. To Irving. Fires the three. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Stepping in for the Brooklyn Nets. Number 2, Torian.
Irving. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Stuffs it down with authority. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Durant. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Leonard. And he buries it. Lets it fly from long range. Now that's a contest. To George. Strong finish for Paul George.
See, these are the type of opportunities the defense doesn't take advantage of. When that guy went up for that dunk, he cradled the ball to gain momentum. As soon as he brings that ball back to you in the cradle, you have to have active hands get in there, strip that ball away.
Irving knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Short jumper stays out to Paul George. Kevin Durant sends it away. Clippers recover. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Someone's been working on that one for weeks behind closed doors. That's why they call it practice.
To Durant. Not that time.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. George, he's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat five.
Irving. The hot night continues. He's at 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
To George. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Stuffs it down with authority. Oh, whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. Los Angeles Clippers are in the penalty.
Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Nets who are victorious as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a